Ledyard has really been their own worst enemy here in period number 1. 3 fumbles and a number of penalties.
The early part of Ledyard's football season was marked by struggles.
That ball's loose. 4th fumble.
I mean, that's what I think I'll remember most about this season is where we were at the beginning. I think it would have been really easy for them to pack it in when we were 1-3. I think a lot of teams in the past have done that. And so for them to stick with it, especially with a big shift schematically, that's what I remember the most.
Facing a 1-3 record, Coach Mike Siricchio made a drastic change.
We had a big meeting because it was a big change, and I wanted to make sure we were all on the same page. And
it was a lot. I wasn't really ready for it.
He told the team they were abandoning their option offense and switching to the single wing.
I was like, all right, man, listen, we're bagging the option, and that's what we're doing. And then everybody all of a sudden was like, eyes got wide, and they're like, what?
And that change all shocked us, but it turned out to be really good.
The results were immediate. The Colonels won 3 of their next 5 games and were a touchdown away from a 4th win over league powerhouse Killingly.
Football can be very complicated if you want it to be, or it can just come down to blocking and tackling. At the end of the day, it comes down to we think that we can block pretty well. We think we have guys that can carry the ball pretty well. And so we want as many guys blocking as we can get to make room for the guys with the ball who we think are pretty special. So it's a pretty simple formula.
One of the biggest beneficiaries of the change has been junior A.J. Adamick, whose carries and yards have skyrocketed.
Well, following a bunch of blockers is definitely easier, and it definitely allows more open areas to gain yards, obviously. And I mean, I trust my blockers; they get the job done, and they just lead me to the hole.
Now entering their Thanksgiving game with rival Fitch, the Colonels are in a position that was unthinkable 6 weeks ago. With a win and a lot of help, they have an outside shot of making the playoffs.
We really want to make a statement and show that Ledyard football is really the way. A lot of people doubted us, and I feel like beating Fitch and possibly going to the playoffs, like you said, will prove a lot.
The biggest thing is trying to keep them focused on the task at hand. I think last year the moment kind of got to us a little bit, and that first half was super slow. And so just, guys, listen, we're playing our last game here and not looking too far ahead and just giving it all we got.